Your kit will include instructions, DVD, the Transhield cover, half-inch webbing, support pole, pole cap, repair tape, and 2 vents. Tools required will be scissors, adjustable wrench, safety glasses, 20-pound propane tank, heat shrink gun, and a fire extinguisher. Things you should do first: unhook your tow vehicle and move it away from the boat trailer. Empty all water from the boat. Also, pull the bilge drain plugs on the boat and empty all the water out. Included with the kit are parts for building a structure. The structure will lift the cover about a foot above the windshield. This will make a tent-like structure and stop the accumulation of rainwater and stop ice and snow buildup. First, assemble the post head to the post. You want to set your pole height to about a foot above the top of your windshield. The telescoping pole has a finger nut you loosen to move the pole up or down. We recommend you mark the pole with a marker, so if you reuse the cover, the pole can be set to the same height. Next, you need to secure your strap to the rear of the boat. You can use either a cleat or some other place to secure the strap. Take the strap to your center pole cap and weave it through the slits on one side. Now, take the strap to the front of the boat and loop it through one of the cleats and across the front to another cleat. You could use the eye bolt at the front of the bow if you do not have cleats. Weave the strap back through the post head and onto the back of the boat. Pull the structure tight and tie it off to the rear of the boat. If you make a loop and bring the end back to it and pull, you can get a really tight structure. Once you've done this, just pinch the loop and strap to hold it in place and tie it off. We're now going to unfold the Transhield cover and get it ready to go over the boat. We start by locating the front of the cover, which goes over the bow of the boat. Clue: the stern of the cover is where you will find 2 strings hanging out. We will get to this later. We're using 2 people, which makes it easier. You can do this yourself, but a little help from a friend will make it a lot easier, especially if it is windy. Use of this system is not recommended if wind exceeds 15 miles per hour. The cover goes over the structure and is situated so the cover is evenly placed on the boat. Once the cover is on the boat and in the proper place, you will notice that there are tie strings in the rear. Now you will pull on the strings to make the Transhield cover tight around the boat and tie off to either the tie downs of the transom eyes or one of the hooks on the trailer. The next step is to tie off the side tie downs. This will prevent the cover from sliding up when shrinking. Transhield covers have loops sewn into them. You will need to measure the correct amount of half-inch webbing to use. You will tie the half-inch webbing onto one side and go under the boat to the other side and tie it off. Depending on the size of the boat, there may be several locations to run belly straps. You can also tie your strap off to the trailer frame if you cannot go under the boat. Now we are ready to shrink the Transhield cover. We have found it best to work in 2-foot increments starting at the bottom and work our way up. First one side, then the other. Keep the shrink gun flame about 12 inches from the surface, using short bursts and always moving. Shrink until the cover is tight. Be careful not to burn through the cover. If you should burn through the cover, we have repair tape in the kit. Just peel off the backing and stick it to the cover. Once your cover is on, you will want to install air vents. They will help prevent moisture buildup under the cover during the storage season. This is really easy. Just cut a small 3-inch slit near the high point of the cover. Remove the protective paper on the glue strip and press onto the cover. Make sure not to cut a larger slit than what the vent will cover. Since Transhield covers are reusable, you can carefully remove your cover and store it for an additional storage season. Before removal, simply clean the outside of the cover and let it completely air dry. Then remove it and fold it up. Remember to keep the soft fabric side away from dirt and debris while removing and folding. When folding your cover, keep the clean side to the clean side. This way you do not get dirt on the surface that will be touching the boat when you reapply. The cover can be stored in a clean, dry area until next storage season. To reapply the Transhield cover to the same boat, follow these same steps and apply heat if necessary to loose areas.